Giorgio, and I saw your car outside.
How you doing?
Oh, help me pick out something to wear as the wife of the head of a studio for a soundstage party.
I can't. I have 1,000 things I have to do yet.
You mustn't panic. Scruples is going to be a huge success. I'm psychic when it comes to Beverly Hills boutiques. Billy, Ellis would be proud of you.
If I do it right, yes.
You'll do it right.
I'm scared, Susan. Reality is closing in, and I need people to run Scruples. I need buyers, designers, retailers, experts. They have to be experts.
Well, go to New York and buy them. You can afford the best. Help me find a schmarter for the party. And then we'll have lunch at the bistro and put our heads together. Between the two of us, we must know everybody who's anybody on 7th Avenue.
That's probably true.
What will I wear?
Hey, a soundstage party, all you really need is blue jeans. Well, real ones now, come on. There's a Jack Frost Army Navy surplus in Santa Monica. We'll have lunch at the beach. Let's go.
Fantastic.
Get off my back, Al. It's a lousy 2 G's. I'll get you some money in a couple days. Will you take 500 to win on Delicadors in the 3rd? Al?
Why don't you lay off the pony?
Why don't you lay off telling me to lay off?
My profile today is one of this reporter's favorite Hollywood personalities, Vito Orsini. If Vito Orsini isn't as familiar to you as my friends Newman, Redford, and Pacino, it's because he isn't a superstar. He's a super producer director.
Yes?
And in my book,
Hornets,
that's about
Jake.
as super as you can get, don't you agree?
Come in.
If I'm disturbing you,
No, come on in.
Mrs. Eichhorn, I have some bills here. If you have some time, we can go over them.
Well, just leave them there. Have you checked them?
Yes, ma'am. They're all in order.
Okay, thank you.
If a director can be considered the auteur of a motion picture, then certainly a producer, director of Vito Orsini's caliber must indeed, in all fairness, be dubbed the créateur. You know, there are very few men in this business who can function effectively, indeed brilliantly, in both capacities. Through the courtesy of Kurt R.V. Studios, we have a film clip from Vito Orsini's first picture. You know, this has become a cult favorite. Some even consider it to be perhaps one of the most artistic endeavors ever to come out of this town.
Hello.
This is Harriet Toppingham.
Harriet Toppingham. Well, it's always a pleasure to hear from the boss lady of fashions and interiors.
Did I catch you in bed?
No, I am not in bed, Harriet. What can I do for you?
I want to do something for you, Kurt. I want to send you the next Faye Dunaway. No, strike that, Marilyn Monroe. Her name is Melanie Adams, and she's on the cover of our September issue. She's wasted this medium. She should be a movie star. Strike that. She will be a movie star.
Wonderful. I'll send her out. I'll test her.
You won't be sorry, Kurt.
Terrific. Stay in touch, Harriet. Next time I'm in New York, we'll lunch it. Bye-bye. If that old battle axe wants to do me a favor, she must be desperate. Desperate people make me nervous. Nose around. Try to find out what it's all about.
All right.
It's settled. You're going to California.
I can't wait to tell Spider Elliott. Maybe he could be my agent.
Marilyn, listen to me. You're going to be a very important motion picture personality. I know it. But you can't waste your time and energy on an unimportant, unemployed fashion photographer like Spider Elliott.
Hollywood. Harriet, I don't know how to thank you.
I'm sure you do.
Might as well realize that you don't have a choice in this. I have gone away from you for good. Can't be any more convincing. Melanie. You see, that's why she was so mysterious on the phone.
Too bad you're not Catholic, Elliot. You could have been exorcised.
You never liked her, did you?
Perhaps it is as Colette says. Extreme beauty arouses no sympathy.
Why is my whole life falling apart? Oh, you think I'm just being paranoid?
You see Harriet Tappingham rubbing noses with your little friend Melanie, and a week later the friend is in California, and all your bookings have been cancelled? You're not paranoid. You have been blackballed by Mrs. Tappingham.
Why? Why?
For a man of the world, you're very naive.
I think I better get back to my loft and make my bed. I wasn't meant for sloth.
Zut alors, I forgot to do my bed.
Hey, wait a minute, I'll do it.
Thanks. I don't want to be late for work.
Oh, how are things going at John Prince & Associates?
Well, Prince is in the provinces promoting his label. While he's away, we associates are at play. That's why I'm taking all my stuff in with me. I will pick up a steak on my way home. Beth, you're not going out for lunch?
No.
So could you try on something for me?
Sure.
In my office, if you don't mind.
I did. John Prince shall be thy label, and there shall be no label before him. So help me, Prince.
Amen.
She works for Joe, doesn't she?
I am sorry, Mrs. Icahn. Mr. Prince is in Philadelphia. Philadelphia? Yes. We had an appointment this morning. I'm buying for my store Scruples, you know. Well, let me get you some coffee, and then I'll show you some things I know he'll want you to see. Show me the clothes, please. Of course. This way, please.
I love it. Each one is better than the last. I didn't know I was so gorgeous.
Oh, Beth, you're divine.
Why don't you show your designs to Prince? The worst thing he can do is kill you.
With his ego, that's the best he could do.
Valentine, emergency. It's Mrs. Icahn. She's coming in, and she is mad as hell.
God, help me put my things out of sight.
Valentine? You're Valentine, aren't you?
Yes. Hello.
I must tell you that the Prince designs are unbelievably dull. There isn't one exciting piece in that entire collection.
Mrs. Icahn, your taste is far beyond that of the women you will be buying for.
That's nonsense. But this is more like it here. Look at this.
Mrs. Icahn, these are not available. I mean, they are not part of the Prince collection.
Well, that's obvious.
Yeah.
What about that dress?
What dress?
The one you're wearing. It's lovely. Now, I would buy that dress.
I can't. It's my dress. Just something I ran up at home.
Billy, darling. Forgive my tardiness, dear lady. I hadn't forgotten you, but the Philadelphia airport was sucked in. I had to hire a car and a Grand Prix driver, but here I am.
Mm-hmm.
Come, let's go to the showroom. I have some exquisite things for you to see.
I've already seen them. You know, it's really a shame these aren't for sale. It's an even bigger shame they're not yours. Bye.
Bye-bye.
In my office, young lady. March! I want this collection of garbage out of the room and out of the building in 10 minutes.
He's going to kill her.
She should be so lucky.
I take you from Wilton and Company, a swatch house, give you the opportunity of a lifetime, you put a knife in my back. How dare you show her your designs?
She insisted.
I should have recognized you for what you were. Just another image-saving discard from that closet queen, Alan Wilton.
That's it. Enough. No one may talk to me like that. I won't stand for it. I quit.
You're fired.
Too late. I quit anyway.
אקסוס לכדור הארץ. מבקש נתונים לשיפורים אווירודינמיים. תודה.
מבקש נתונים להגדלת נפח הדלת.
מבקש גישה נוחה לפתיחת הדלת. אקסוס לכדור הארץ. מבקש הצעות לשם.
פותחים דלת לעידן אפולו תדירן. מבצע היכרות. קנו שטיח קינג דיוויד מהקולקציה החדשה וקבלו עבור השטיח הישן עד 500 שקלים. פרטים ברשת שטיחי קרמל בלבד.
השיער שלי נפלא, גם כשאני ממהרת אני לא מוותרת. קונדישנר אלסב, ללא שטיפה.
פריצת דרך של לוריאל פריס, קונדישנר לשימוש לאחר כל חפיפה ללא שטיפה.
סוף סוף קונדישנר שמטפל בשערי. תוך שניות מתיר קשרים ומעניק לי שיער רך כמשי, אוורירי, קליל, מבריק ומלא חיים.
חפשי את הקונדישנר ללא שטיפה של אלסב ליופי של שיער בן רגע. אלסב דואג ליופי שיערך יום יום.
לוריאל לפארי.
הולנדיה, שינה ממחלקה ראשונה.
It doesn't matter what comes, fresh goes better in life. With Mentos fresh and full of life. Fresh goes better, Mentos freshness. Fresh goes better with Mentos fresh and full of life.
מנטוס, השינוי המרענן.
חפיף חדש, שימותו הקינים.
חפיף חדש, תמיסה יעילה לקטילת קינים וביצי קינים. הביט וזה עובר.
יש מבצע! 6 מכבי, יש חברים, יש אליפות! למכבי באריזה של 6, השתתף בהגרלה וטוזים חבר לגמר גביע אירופה לאלופות בכדורגל. יש! פרטים באריזות.
פעם לא הייתי מוכנה להצטלם מקרוב. היום אין לי יותר מה להסתיר.
מחקר מדעי במעבדות הריסון ארצות הברית קובע אלפא גלו של דוקטור פישר, שיפור דרמטי בעור הפנים.
אלפא גלו, זה בדוק.
כל החידושים בירחון מדע פופולרי, פלאפון מהפכני, מחשב שכותב, מולטימדיה, מצלמות ממוחשבות, מכסחת דשא סולרית, המילה האחרונה בעולם הרכב. אופנועים חלליים, אביזרי בית וגן, מציאות מדומה, מצלמות וידאו, כל החידושים. פופולר סיינס, הירחון שמוביל את אמריקה כבר 120 שנה, עכשיו בעברית, מדע פופולרי. התקשרו עכשיו, 03-96-33-999.
זה בלון.
ספר לנו על הטעם של קוקילידה.
קוקילידה זה... תן לי רגע. קוקילידה זה קול. זה גלידה. אתה מכיר את הטעם, נכון? אז זה גלידה, אבל לא סתם גלידה. רגע, אתה מכיר את העוגיות קוקימן? אלה עם המון דברים? צימוקים, אגוזים, מכיר? אז אם זה הגלידה, אז זה עוגיה, וזה עוגיה, וזה קוקילידה.
אתה מרח לי את האוזן.
קוקילידה בטעמי קפה, וניל ושוקולד עם פירורי שוקולד. תן נוגה, רק הטעם ידבר.
עוד חול לאמא.
שלישי.
שכבתם טוב?
לא.
מי עשה את זה?
זה היה הדבר שאני לא אשכח אף פעם.
לשכב בפעם הראשונה. פידבק מדברים על זה. שידורי קשת שלישי ב7. החשבון עלינו, שלב הפרס. מותק הבית מתפרק. מותק הגננת התנפחה. מותק זאת לא קלה, זה חתן. איזו משימה תביא את המכונית. לא דופקים חשבון. שידורי קשת שלישי אחרי גלגל המזל. שלישי.
An Orthodox wedding is so beautiful.
Before we get too far into this, can I say one word? Maybe we should talk a little more about this wedding thing.
NYPD, שלישי אחרי גבי גזית.
That's hamburger.
We French, we are frugal race. Especially when we are unemployed.
Hamburger.
Oh, Val, you've got gorgeous boobs.
Elliot!
Hey, they're small, but they're nice. Perky, pointy, piquant. All those nice words that start with P.
Are you drunk?
Well, listen, if I'm not, I have wasted a half a bottle of vodka. Polish. Yours.
Well, I've wanted to say that for a long time. This could be my last chance.
What are you talking about?
Well, I am packing it off. I'm taking it up. I'm leaving.
Why?
Oh, it's very difficult to make a long story short when you're faced.
Try. Open the bottle, please. Valentine O'Neill.
Valentine, this is Billy Eichhorn. I had a ghastly time buying your phone number out of John Prince.
Your own doing, Mrs. Eichhorn.
Yes, I'm sorry for that.
Accepted. Bye-bye.
No, wait, please.
I can't. I'm in the middle of a crisis.
My phone number is 555-2882. Please call me back.
Yes. Well?
I can't get arrested in this town. I mean, I am marked lousy all up and down 7th Avenue. I haven't seen my family in so long that my mother wants me to take a picture of myself and send it to her so she can see what I look like. My kid sisters, they want me to give them advice on how to handle passes from dirty young men. And maybe I can get my old job back at St. I Magnin.
I Magnin?
Yeah, Beverly Hills.
California?
Yeah. Yeah, maybe I should make the move. Well, I can still scrounge up the airfare.
One way or round trip?
I don't know, it depends.
And Melanie Adams?
Now, I'm serious now.
I know you're serious.
What's the why?
Not if there is any more of that Polish vodka left. Hello.
I've been waiting for your phone call, but I'm afraid patience never has been my long suit. Valentine, your designs are superb, and I would like very much for you to come to the coast and work for me at Scruples as my designer. Without a designer, we'd simply be another expensive store. Now, you'll be my buyer, too, of course, and you can go to Paris and New York as often as you like for the collections. Valentine?
Yes?
I know what John Prince was paying you. I'll give you double that. With a year's contract and options, of course. Give me an answer, yes or no. I have personnel problems. A buyer, a designer, a retail expert, and I must get this all straightened out before I go back to California.
You want ice?
No.
Valentine, are you there?
I want triple what Prince was giving to me, and my partner comes with me.
Your partner?
Michael Elliott. Loads of retailing experience.
I've never heard of him.
I Magnin.
Fine. All right. My lawyers will draw up the contracts. When can you be there?
I will let you know.
Say when.
Elliot. What did you do at I Magnin?
Oh, I parked cars at Christmas time.
Oh, dear.
What's the problem?
I will tell you when we sober up. Cheers.
Santé. Santé?
all right, Linda. My door is always open to Miss McGregor. Don't tell me, Maggie. You're upset.
No, Kurt, I am furious. I drive all the way out here to interview one of your so-called stars. And you know what she did? She stood me up for an agent. And I broke my stupid nail besides.
Who is she?
She shall be nameless. In my column, on my television show, everywhere. Nameless.
Okay. Come with me. I gotta check on a screen test. Then we'll come back here and talk about it.
Who are you testing?
Kid named Melanie Adams. Nobody, strictly a favor.
Do you have a Band-Aid?
I'll get you one. So, how's Vito?
Delicious.
Excuse me, we're supposed to meet Mrs. Eichhorn here.
Miss O'Neill? My name's Jake Cassidy. I work for Miss Eichhorn. She wanted me to tell you that she won't be able to make it. She wants you to go over to the lawyers. I can drop you.
We're all set, Mr. Harvey, but I don't know about the girl. She's somewhere else.
Yeah, let's just get it over with.
All right.
What do you think, Pat?
You can always use another ingenue.
She's absolutely beautiful, too.
Gorgeous. It takes more than that.
You ready? All right, let's settle down, everybody. We're going to try for one. Melanie? Now, just relax and nice and easy. Now, you're going to start up there and just do whatever you feel. Just say whatever comes in your mind, all right?
I'm not very good at that.
Well, just do the best you can, right?
I'll try.
All right, let's settle down. Are you ready, honey?
Yeah.
Good. All right, roll sound, please. Marker. And action.
When I was a little girl, I had bad dreams. I used to cry a lot in the night. My mother would hold me in her arms, like this, and she would talk to me, like this. Golden slumbers fill your eyes. Smiles awake when you arise. Sleep, pretty baby. Do not cry. And I will sing a lullaby. Oh, rock you, lullaby. Care is heavy, therefore sleep you. You are care, and care must keep you. Oh, sleep, pretty baby. Do not cry. And I will sing a lullaby. Rock you, arms around you when you wake. And my love all there for you to take. Oh, sleep, pretty baby. Do not cry. And I will sing a lullaby. Rock you, lullaby. Rock you, lullaby.
Is she stoned? She's in another world.
Yes. She's magic.
Melanie Adams, you shall not be nameless.
Yeah, I'll give him the message. As soon as he comes in. Okay. Bye. He says you owe him $3,000 with interest.
That creep.
Well, he says that you...
He'll get his damn money.
How, Jay?
I don't know.
You know, maybe you could borrow on your salary.
Yeah. Maybe I could at that.
Well, I gotta go to work, honey. Bye.
Me too, honey.
These are not the terms we agreed to at all. These are slave wage contracts, Monsieur Hillman. You should be ashamed of yourself. The Yale Law School, Harvard University, Fairfax High School should be ashamed of you two.
These are the terms Mrs. Eichhorn outlined to me.
Then she should be ashamed of herself. Good day and goodbye.
I'm sorry.
You should be.
You know that per diem expense check, the walking around money counselor? You better make that walking away money. Well? Oh, it's not worth a cry, huh? It was too good to be true anyway.
I don't give a damn for the money. I wanted the job, Elliot. I wanted there to be a place for me, a place to work.
I know. I know.
Let's get drunk.
I'll see you later back at the motel, okay? I've got some business I want to do. You'll be okay.
Melanie has such broad shoulders.
I'm with the law firm of Strasberg and Lipkin and Hillman. Hi, I'm Don Grimm. I'm an associate of the firm. These are for you, for Mr. Josh Hillman.
Mrs. Eichhorn in?
I'm Billy Eichhorn.
Spider Elliott.
Well, I imagine you found it easier parking here than you do at iMagnets during the Christmas rush.
You checked?
I checked.
May I come in? Now, you come to Camelot. You don't expect the lady of the house to answer the door.
Even in Camelot, the servants get a day off. Hope this won't take very long.
Nope, just long enough for me to try to convince you to stick to your agreement that you made with Valentine O'Neill.
And you?
Me, forget about me. I was just along for the ride. And a few wild ideas about merchandising, but Val is different. She's special. She's the most exciting, original young designer in America today.
And are you speaking as an expert?
Ah, come on. So Val oversold. Since when was that a crime in the retail business?
All right, go on.
Scruples could make her an important designer. And she could make Scruples an important store.
Are you in love with her?
You know, you're what my mother used to call a heartbreaker, Billy. You just keep your heartbreaking sexist. And don't break hers.
Would you like a drink?
Yeah, anything.
Desk? Do you have an airline reservation service at the hotel? I hold.
Hello.
What do you want?
Well, I wanted to apologize for what happened in my office and for sending a boy to do a man's job.
I'm on the phone.
Can I get a dial tone?
An airline.
I like trains better anyway. Don't you?
מחקר שערך ידיעות אחרונות על ידי מכון התקנים, מכון חותם ומעבדה אמריקנית השווה בין אבקות המדיח בישראל. המכונים בדקו את תכונות הניקוי, שמירה על הכלים והברקת הזכוכית. מבין כל האבקות הרגילות, רק קרת של פסגה קיבלה את הציון טוב מאוד. פסגה, הסדרה המנצחת.
אברסט אלפא, ועכשיו חדש, סיגמה. הברזים של כמעט, שווה להציץ.
אתם לא מתארים לעצמכם מה עובר על הרהיטים שלכם במשך היום. מגיע להם טיפול 10,000. פלאג', מגן, מנקה ומבריק.
זה מלון?
יש מבצע! 6 מכבי, יש חברים, יש אליפות! למכבי באריזה של 6, השתתף בהגרלה ותוזים חבר לגמר גביע אירופה לאלופות בכדורגל. יש! פרטים באריזות. קנו פינים, שווקה למדיח ותקבלו פלאג' במתנה. פרטים בחנויות. רק בישיר הראשון אתה יכול להזמין שליח, להביא לך כסף, להפקיד בשבילך כסף, להביא לך מסמכים, לקחת ממך צ'קים, להביא לך כרטיס אשראי. אז לא משנה באיזה בנק אתה, רק לישיר הראשון יש שירות שליחים שעובד בשבילך. הישיר הראשון, אין עוד בנק כזה.
דבש מופחת קלוריות, רק 12 קלוריות לכפית. בשבילי צבע השיער הטוב ביותר הוא צבע עם ברק מעולה וצבע שנשאר. ועכשיו מצאתי אותו.
קאסטינג של לוריאל פריז, צבע החפיפה החדש בשיטת גוון על גוון. רק סובבי את האפליקולור וצבעי, כל כך קל לשימוש. קאסטינג כה עדין וללא אמוניה. קאסטינג מלוריאל פריז, הצבע החדש עם הברק העמוק שנשאר.
קאסטינג הופך את צבע שיערי הטבעי ליפה מתמיד, והוא נשאר.
קאסטינג, צבע השיער החדש עם הברק העמוק בשיטת גוון על גוון מלוריאל פריז. היא לא משתמשת בקליה, היא לא יודעת על קליה, וגם היא לא. אצלה קליה בשימוש יומיומי. קליה היא התוספת הפעילה לאבקת הכביסה שלך, המגבירה את יעילותה ומסלקת את הכתמים העקשניים ביותר מכל סוג של בד אחת ולתמיד. בלי לשפשף, בלי אקונומיקה, בלי להשרות. הוסיפי קליה לאבקת הכביסה ותשכחי מהכתמים.
השיער שלי נפלא, גם כשאני ממהרת אני לא מוותרת. קונדישנר אלסב, ללא שטיפה.
פריצת דרך של לוריאל פריז, קונדישנר לשימוש לאחר כל חפיפה ללא שטיפה.
סוף סוף קונדישנר שמטפל בשערי, תוך שניות מתיר קשרים ומעניק לי שיער רך כמשי, אוורירי, קליל, מבריק ומלא חיים.
חפשי את הקונדישנר ללא שטיפה של אלסב ליופי של שיער בן רגע. אלסב דואג ליופי שיערך יום יום.
לוריאל לפארי.
שישי, תוכנית מיוחדת של גבי גזית. אני לא נוצרי. אחרי 8 שנות ספיקה, מתי כספי מדבר.
ורק אני אחליט מתי אני רוצה שיפרסמו את מה שאני אומר.
חשיפה ראשונה ובלעדית.
זה תעודת גירושים.
העיתונים בארץ מאשימים את מתי כספי בביגמיה.
לא יכול להיות. הרב גבריאל כהן, חתימתו.
מתי מדבר בגבי גזית, שידורי קשת, שישי, 8:45. קליפים חדשים בהקרנת בכורה, אורחים באולפן ועוד הרבה הפתעות. עם מיכל שביט. הפסקת צהריים, שידורי קשת, שלישי ב-3. אוקיי.
שלישי, ארז טל חושף מי הן 6 המועמדות הסופיות לתפקיד מנחת הגלגל החדשה. גלגל המזל, שלב חצי הגמר, שידורי קשת, שלישי, 8:30.
Presented to the Duke of Wellington by the merchants and bankers of London on the first anniversary of the Battle of Waterloo. Looks like Benjamin Smith.
It is Benjamin Smith. I tell you know something about antiques and the talents of Valentine O'Neill. What about merchandising? Let's hear some of these wild ideas.
Well, what you need is a concept. See, what Scruples itself should be like. Not necessarily what you go into it, because what you buy and you sell, that'll follow naturally once the concept is right.
Conceive.
Seems to me you've got a lot of high-powered competition on that street. What you got to do is make sure that shopping at Scruples is fun. I mean, simply a hell of a lot of fun. Because after all, buying clothes should be as satisfactory as a good roll in the hay.
You're selling sex.
Aren't we all? To the naked eye, Scruples should appear dignified, tasteful, elegant, like yourself. But when you look deeper, you should begin to sense something else, something sensual, erotic, smoky, full to bursting, like yourself.
My, you really do believe all those male locker room stories about the yearning, aching, throbbing young widows with pulses pounding, senses burning with desire. Let's see, what's that cliche? Once they've had it, they can't live without it, huh? Do you?
Depends on the widow. You smile nice.
Your concept is good, but it's not enough.
You're right. I donated the what should. The how-to comes with a price tag.
You're also a good salesman.
Am I?
I'll call Josh Hillman.
Great. I better tell Val before she gets back on a plane to New York, huh?
You really are in love with her, aren't you?
Thank you.
You bored yet?
No. I'm having a wonderful time. But I must go.
Valentine? You like me? Well, tell me the truth.
Why do you ask so many questions?
Hey, I'm a lawyer.
Oh.
And I think I'm falling in love with you.
You must not.
Don't seem to have a whole lot of choice. Well, you answer my question?
Do you like being a lawyer?
I hate it. But I'm very good at it. Made me very rich. In a world, those two facts are unassailable.
What did you want to be?
Well, till I was 16, I wanted to be a train conductor. Then I wanted to be a justice on the United States Supreme Court. Well, only room for one Jewish justice at a time. Supreme Court judges live forever, you know. Longer than anybody. Except maybe widows of very rich men.
What is your wife like?
Dedicated.
To what?
Good works. And tennis.
Oh.
Don't go back to New York, Valentine. I've never felt like this before.
You're married.
Well, hypothesis. What if I weren't? Still be a chance for us?
I'm not a hypothetical person. I'm French. What's that?
It's my beeper.
Your what?
Someone in the office is trying to reach me.
Oh.
You never answered my question.
Yes.
Yes, there's a chance?
Yes, I like you.
Jake? It's Mrs. Eichhorn. I'm in the study. Would you come here for a minute, please? I'd like to talk to you. Yes, now. Thank you. Come in. Came in the mail.
Who sent him?
Someone from the party, I would imagine.
Oh, that's cold, Mrs. Eichhorn. Was there a note?
No. But I want those negatives, Jake. Can you get them for me?
Gee, I don't know. I'd try. It might be expensive.
How much do you think they're worth?
Well, the guy who sent them probably figures he can sell them to the scandal sheets. You know, with Scruples opening and all, you can get big bucks for them. 10, 15,000 maybe.
What do you think I should do?
Well, I don't cotton to this kind of thing, Miss Eichhorn, but all things considered, I mean, if it was me, I'd really want those negatives.
Exactly. Are they in your room?
Mrs. Eichhorn.
Do you know why I kept you on?
You needed me.
But not for the reasons you think. That night, someone altered my drink. Someone took pictures of me. I was set up, Jake. And it had to be you. I wanted you right here. I could keep an eye on you until I was sure. And the irony of it all is that I almost was beginning to think that I was wrong about you. So, let's get to business here. I am prepared to pay you for the truth and the negatives. I'm waiting.
Okay. I sent him. I didn't want to do it. But I needed the money. I got obligations, you might say. I don't feel good about this, Mrs. Eichhorn. $150. What the hell is this?
It's your severance pay.
Look, lady, I gave it to you straight. Some of that scandal
Now I'll
sheets
give it to you straight. This entire conversation has been recorded. If so much as one of those pictures shows up anywhere, including your bathroom wall, you go to jail. Now get packed and get out.
A tape I want. Where is it? I ain't kidding now. Give it.
Go to hell, Jake.
Billy, can I use the phone? I seem to be out of gas. Hey. Call the police.
Let him go. Let him go. Get out. Get out!
Are you okay? It's okay.
Don't leave me. Please don't leave me.
Sure.
Well, yes, I like. Did you buy this before our meeting yesterday?
Yeah.
That confident you could hustle me, huh?
Hustle you? No, I hustle the salesperson. No money down.
No money?
Mm-hmm.
Saleswoman.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so. Are you coming in?
Right there. Val.
Hi.
Good morning. You must have heard the good news about the stay of execution.
Mm-hmm. Josh told me.
Josh?
Josh Hillman.
Oh. Great, huh?
I suppose Billy and you celebrated over breakfast?
Come on, Val.
What are you, Elliot? A wind-up sexual clone?
She's not even my type.
She's every man's type.
Did a wonderful job.
Marianne, Spider Elliot around.
Oh, he went scrounging, Miss McGregor. I'm not sure when he'll be back. Valentine might know. She's inside.
All right. Y'all ready for tomorrow?
Oh.
Good night.
Good night.
Valentine. Honey, could you do me a favor and give Spider a message? This is important. I interviewed this actress this afternoon, and she made me promise I would personally come over here and deliver this. But I have a taping tonight. I can't wait. So.
Melanie Adams.
How did you guess?
I'm psychic.
I never heard of an actress named Melanie Adams.
Well, you will. She just finished a picture for Kurt Arvey, and she is going to be the next Garbo. You watch. Only bankable. There. Have him call her.
I'll try to remember.
Okay. Everything looks gorgeous, by the way. See you tomorrow.
Nice of her to stop by.
You think so?
I think I'm going to leave that one alone.
Oh, hey, guys. Hey, look what I picked up for us down in Pasadena. I was out visiting my folks, you know, and this was sitting right on somebody's front lawn. It's the garage sale. What do you think?
Should have bought the garage.
Yeah, well, it's a nice piece.
Yeah, so's yours.
Yo, thank you. When you set a price, let me know.
Okay.
Did you see Maggie?
No, I didn't. What you want?
She left this for you. Important message, she said.
Ah.
If you're gonna take that monstrosity upstairs, don't let us keep you. Come on, Josh.
Hey, wait. What did I say?
Well, she's a complicated piece of machinery. Then I suspect you know that better than I do. Good night, Spider.
Yeah.
Your friend Spider is really catnip to the ladies.
Mm-hmm. He has very round heels. If he were a woman, he would be a hooker.
The way you get on him, if I didn't know better, I'd think there was something between you.
But you don't have to know better. I do.
Billy.
Hi.
Hi. Well, this is it. Ready? We will never be.
I'm scared, Spider. I keep having these nightmares about banner headlines in women's wear. Billy's folly opens. The whole world just bursts into laughter at me.
The whole world. Oh, you're talking the entire world here, right? I mean, you're not...
Beverly Hills, that's bad enough.
Now, nobody is going to be laughing at you. I guarantee it. They'll be too busy spending money. That's right.
Okay. Yeah. Come on, let's have a drink.
Can I take a rain check? I want to get here extra early in the morning. What about you?
No, I have something very important to do first. See, tomorrow I am closing one door of my life. And I'm opening another.
Good luck, Princess.
Good luck to you, too.
Let's get that drink. Billy! You okay?
I'm fine. Yes, I'm fine.
Good. Well, congratulations.
Thank you. And thank you for everything, Spider. I mean that.
Yeah, here we're celebrating at Ma Maison.
Oh, yeah.
Well, Val's declined, but I'm game.
Could we do it another time, please? Please.
Of course.
All right.
I'll see you.
Mm-hmm.
And did you get your blue sweater here? Oh, lovely. They have written some really great stuff. I'm going to see the show. I'm going to see it after a while. And there's a great show coming up.
Excuse me, darling. I'll be back in a minute.
Why don't you sit with me while we see the show together? Let's all sit together.
Hello, Billy.
Edouard, I thought you left.
I couldn't. Not without making things right.
For who, you?
We'll be in California for a week. Perhaps you can have dinner with us one night. I'd like you to meet Florence, my wife. You like her?
Excuse me, Edouard. I have things to do.
You're still angry at me, aren't you?
How is your hunting lodge? Beautiful, no doubt.
You wouldn't recognize it. The house and grounds have been completely renovated. And the forest has been restocked with game.
Must have cost a fortune.
Well, Florence is a warm, very generous woman.
Excuse me, please.
You hate me, don't you, Billy?
No. I did. I must admit that I did, but I am almost grateful to you now. Because if I'd had money then, you would have married me, and I would have become just another one of the dull young countesses. And I would have lived my life in sort of a French version of Boston. The food, the clothes would have been a little better, but that's all. I wouldn't have liked that life, Edouard, nor the woman I would have become. And I do like my life now. I'm very happy with who I am.
I'm very glad for you, Billy. I'm glad also that you finally come to see that I was right.
Right about what?
You've forgotten your Lord Byron. Man's love is of man's life a thing apart. It is woman's whole existence. Billy, a man has other considerations he must honor first. Well, perhaps now, if you understand that, we might resume our relationship on a more realistic level. Oh, Billy, darling.
Now we have made things right, Edouard. You may leave.
שלום לכם. כדי לישון טוב בלילה, לא חייבים להוציא הון על מזרון.
כדי לנוח באמת, הגב זקוק לתמיכה מלאה בכל נקודה. הפתרון, מזרן בריאות אורתופדי ללא קפיצים. פולירון מיוצר בשיטת סלטופדיק, לתמיכה מושלמת בזמן השינה.
פולירון הוא מזרן איכותי במחיר אטרקטיבי, המיוצר על פי פטנט אמריקני ללא מתכות. אידיאלי לשינה טובה ולסובלים מבעיות גב. ועכשיו קנו פולירון זוגי וקבלו כרית בריאות מתנה.
תגלית מהפכנית במאבק להורדת משקל, דיאטת טרימקס 2000.
טרימקס 2000 כוללת את אחד הסודות השמורים של הטבע, ה-HCA, מרכיב ייחודי שהמדע הצליח להפיק מפרי טרופי נדיר. טרימקס 2000 היא דיאטה יעילה ביותר. ה-HCA מעכב את הפיכת הפחמימות לשומנים, ובמקביל גורם לתחושה של סובה.
טרימקס 2000, מרשם בדוק להרזיה טבעית.
הביסקוויט של רמדיה, מאגר בריאות לתינוק.
הביסקוויט לתינוק רמדיה הוא לא רק פינוק טעים. הביסקוויט לתינוק רמדיה הוא ההזדמנות הראשונה של התינוק לחרסם מזון מוצק ולהצליח. לראשונה בישראל, רמדיה, אוצר ויטמינים בביסקוויט עם מרקם מיוחד לתינוקות, נמס בפה בקלות, אינו נשבר, אינו מתפורר ואינו מלכלך. הביסקוויט לתינוק רמדיה מותאם במיוחד לכף היד הקטנה. נעים לו לשחק, טעים לו לאכול. הביסקוויט לתינוק רמדיה, בריאות והנאה בביסקוויט אחד.
ישר מאמריקה, לייזול ספרי, עכשיו במבצע מיוחד.
לייזול ספרי מחסל את החיידקים בפתחי הביוב ובמקום הלך מתחת לכיור, היכן שהפח. וכמובן מעל ומתחת למושב הכי עסוק בבית. לייזול ספרי מונע את ריח התחף בחדרי הארונות ובפינות האפלות ועוצר את העובש כשורות קטן. לייזול ספרי מטהר את האוויר מעשן הסיגריות ומחסל את הריח מנעליים מזיעות. כי ריח רע פירושו חיידקים, וחיידקים לא מחסלים עם פסמים.
טבע, בריאות וכיף הולכים ביחד. בירה שחורה.
תופעה מעניינת. כמעט בלי פרסום הופך משקה ללהיט אמיתי, ממש משקה לאומי. המלצדר, הבירה השחורה. מהו סוד הצלחתה? יש לה טעם נפלא ומתוק, ובכל זאת היא דלת קלוריות, רק 70 קלוריות לחוס. מלט מכילה אך ורק מרכיבים טבעיים, והיא רוויה ויטמינים. בריאות מהטבע. ולא פחות חשוב, המחיר זול יותר אפילו מסודה. מלט, להיט אמיתי, בלי הרבה פרסומת, אבל עם הרבה טעם. קבלן, בונה, משפץ, חדש, מיסטר פיקס, טיח מוכן. אתה מזמין מיכל לאתר, מתיז את הטיח על הקיר, מחליק וזה הכל, מהיר, יעיל וזול.
מיקס מוכן לשיפוץ. מיסטר פיקס.
תגלית השנה העולמית עם הילה מרים מישראל, שידורי קשת שישי מיד אחרי גבי גזית. שלישי בשורה הראשונה. לדודות של מורטימר יש תוכנית. לאחיו הבכור יש תפקיד. לאחיו הצעיר יש סיבה להתחבא. ולמורטימר יש הרבה דאגות.
had 12 men down the cellar and you admit you poisoned them.
קרי גרנט, רעל ותחרה, שלישי אחרי NYPD. החשבון עלינו, שלב הפרק. מותק הבית מתפרק. מותק הגננת התנפחה. מותק זאת לא קלה, זה חתן. איזו משימה תביא את המכונית. לא דופקים חשבון, שידורי קשת שלישי אחרי גלגל המזל.
And so, Scruples has become the newest in boutique on fabled Rodeo Drive. And non-show business personality, owner Billy Eichhorn, has joined the pantheon of important Hollywood names. And so now, this beautiful, wealthy widow of industrialist Ellis Eichhorn is off to the Cannes Film Festival, where she will house guest with the Kurt Arvies. Sounds fun to me.
Put it back, Jake.
Just a loan, baby. I was gonna leave a note.
I mean it, Jake. Put it back now.
Consider it payment for services rendered. Sort of, severance pay.
Put it back, and then pack your things and get out.
Nobody tells me to get out. No.
What do you mean, Vito, did I read the book? Would I sit down on a $5 million deal if I hadn't read the book?
Like a shot.
It's just another love story, Vito. Two people turn themselves inside out for 2 hours on the screen before they finally hop in the sack. The audience today is making out 5 minutes after they meet one another. This is nothing to them, nothing. Why do you think they'd pay to see your version?
You just explained why.
The kind of logic they teach you at Harvard.
Yale. You don't want to do this picture, Kurt.
Vito, you had 3 flops in a row. Artistic success, sure. Raves from all the right critics. But nothing in the box office. Look, I'm not saying you couldn't come back. You're a big talent. Maybe a genius. I'm not saying your picture couldn't make it with the special handling RV Studios could give it. And as a vehicle for the right actress.
Melanie Adams.
You saw the rough cut of the one we just finished? She's great, isn't she?
She'll do. The bottom line, Kurt.
Maybe I'm crazy, but I'm going to take a chance. Give me a handshake. Ballpark figure $5 million. We'll put up the money, you produce.
And direct. My baby all the way.
Vito, you're a good director, but you work slow. Slow as money. 5 million becomes 10. You produce. We'll find another director. Where you going?
To find $5 million.
Don't forget, we're having cocktails and dinner later tonight. Susan's counting on you. She's already fixed you up with a dinner partner. And you can't afford to turn down a free meal, Vito. I saw your last picture.
Someday, Kurt, I'm gonna kill you.
Pat, is this story really that good?
Terrific.
Maybe I ought to read it.
You must be a foreigner. This pool wasn't really meant to be used by beautiful women. It's too ugly. The rumor is that it was designed by the Hotel Association in Cannes to discourage wealthy Americans from renting private villas.
Pardon, monsieur?
Sorry.
Darling, I'm really having second thoughts about Vito Orsini as Billy's dinner partner.
What?
Vito, he hasn't had a hit for heavens knows how long. And what with Scruples and all, well, I mean, Billy is really Jerry Brown time now. Besides, Vito's having an affair with Maggie McGregor, which is, of course, her own business.
What'd you say?
I said, I wish Jerry Brown were in town.
Right.
My guests before they meet one another. I learned my lesson years ago, seating ex-husbands and ex-wives.
Who's going to be my dinner partner?
Well, actually, I haven't made my final decision. I've been considering that distinguished man over there. You know, the one with the great tan? He's ex-CIA, section chief, Eastern Europe. Well, some people told me he was a mole. Well, now, I don't usually listen to gossip, but he does have some wonderful Kim Philby stories.
I don't think he's actually my cup of tea. What else have we got?
I don't suppose you'd be interested in former Nazis or actors?
No, wait. What about that producer you'd mentioned? Vito Orsini? Is that his name?
Well. Vito, this is Billy Eichhorn.
How do you do?
Pardonnez-moi.
Oh, I didn't recognize you without your sunglasses.
The better to mentally undress you, my dear.
Well, considering what I was wearing, that shouldn't have been difficult.
That's true, it wasn't.
Dear, Kurt stuck with a distributor, excuse me.
That's movie talk. You in the picture business? You look familiar.
No, but I like movies, especially one of yours, Street Lamps.
You saw it?
Twice?
You must spend a lot of time on airplanes.
I think we're going to be dinner partners.
I hope you don't mind sitting below the salt. Susan Harvey's got the idea that I'm on the verge of permanent failure, and this is where they put the poor relations.
Do you mind?
It's not the ideal place from which to hustle $5 million. You don't by any chance have $5 million, do you?
They're not on me, no.
My luck.
You're staring.
You should be used to people staring at you. Of course, that would require your staring at them, and I don't think that's your style.
No?
I don't think formal dinner parties make your heart beat faster. Not even above the salt. Are you totally committed to dining here?
Not totally, no.
If you can stand a culture shock, I know a place that might amuse, where staring is not only permitted, but mandatory. And on the way up the coast, we can stop and watch the sunset.
We're done.
Cheapest transportation I could find.
Oh, okay. Can I drive this?
Sure, be my guest.
A girlfriend of mine had one of these when I was in secretarial school. I just wanted to drive this little devil. This is great. Is it safe?
It only has to hold together till the end of the week. Then it can turn into a pumpkin.
best move you ever made, Tony.
Darling, have you seen Billy? I haven't seen her in over an hour.
No, I thought you were going to fix her up with Vito.
I think I did.
When do they start trick-or-treating?
It is like Halloween, but only for the very rich.
Oh, the very poor. Who's that exotic blonde over there? Is she a movie star?
She is a he. He is waiting for his lover, who is a woman, who only likes men in women's clothing.
You're joking.
Perhaps. But no joke about those three over there. Arabs. They've got $900 million with which to establish a film industry in their own country. They're over here to look for talent. But nobody wants to go over there and live at any price. But if they go back without a film industry, they might get killed. So they're getting edgy.
That's right.
You hungry?
Starving.
How does this sound? Mousseline de foie gras. Tornados d'Ampierre. Salade verte. Un sabayone aux fruits avec sauce.
Sounds fantastic.
Well, I got something better in mind.
You give good parties, lady.
Billy's not home yet, is she?
Don't tell me you're worried.
Well, of course I'm worried. He's probably after her money, and it's all going to be my fault.
Who wouldn't be after our money?
Don't judge others by yourself.
Yeah, she probably just needs a good roll in the hay. The only roll Vito needs is a bankroll.
Oh, you are so coarse. I should have known better than to marry anyone from Bayonne, New Jersey. Mother warned me.
You know, Sue, I think you're the one that needs a good roll in the hay. Good luck.
My version of the French version of the hero sandwich.
You raided the larder.
You stayed at a pension before?
A long time ago. How did you find this place?
I stayed here last year. And the year before that. And 3 years ago. No, that year I had the honeymoon suite at the Carlton Hotel in Cannes.
Were you on your honeymoon?
No, but I needed a big place to entertain my suitors. Money men from all over the world, fighting to force their cash on me. For any picture I wanted to make, I had a hit that year.
Have you ever been married?
No.
Why not?
Mistress,
What's her name?
the names change.
Oh.
Sometimes she's a drama. Sometimes she's a comedy. Sometimes she's a love story. Sometimes she's a hit. And the summertime she's a flop.
Doesn't it ever bother you to be up one day and down the next?
Fickle business.
Oh, I'd be afraid people were laughing behind my back.
If I let that bother me, I'd be in Elkhart, Iowa, selling farm machinery. Just like you'd be in Hartford, Connecticut, or Providence, Rhode Island, or wherever playing Life Safe.
Boston, how did you know?
Try some New England accent.
Well, would there be a part for me in one of your love stories? As a character?
Let's see. In the script, it would probably say, Billy Eichhorn is a beautiful young woman who does not have a fixed center to her life. So she goes to the Cannes Film Festival to find distraction. Then we go on from there.
Well, does she fall in love? Does she find the true love of her life and live happily ever after?
Alas, alas, the script isn't finished yet.
Well, finish it.
Story problem. His mistress is very demanding. Come on.
Where are we going?
I am taking you home.
No.
Oh, yes.
I haven't touched my sandwich yet.
I'll take it with you.
We have to at least clean up, don't we? I mean, you'll lose your kitchen privileges.
You know the French.
Can we have lunch tomorrow?
I'm sorry, but I'll be busy all day. I gotta line a couple of characters with frozen Deutschmarks.
Well, the next day, then.
It depends.
Promise me.
I can't.
Well, then I'm not going anywhere. I'm staying right here.
You're very aggressive.
It's your own fault, you know. I think I'm falling in love with you.
And impulsive.
Oh, yes.
אברסט אלפא, ועכשיו חדש, סיגמה. הברזים של כמעט, שווה להציץ. אלפא גלו הוא הקרם היחיד שמחליק לי את הקמטים, וגם עוזר למנוע קמטים חדשים שנגרמים מהשמש.
מחקר מדעי במעבדות הריסון ארצות הברית קובע, אלפא גלו של דוקטור פישר, שיפור דרמטי באור הפנים.
אלפא גלו, זה בדוק.
מה העניינים, נאווה? ברוך השם. מדוע לא הייתם בבר מצווה של אלדד?
רצינו לבוא, אבל לא הסתדר בגלל משה.
נו, כרגיל, משה.
מה זאת אומרת כרגיל?
הוא תמיד מרגיז אותך.
זה נכון, את צודקת.
אז מתי תשימי לזה כבר סוף, ריבונו של עולם?
את יודעת מה אני חושבת, נאווה? הפעם אני גומרת עם זה.
ריקי, הרי אין מנוס מזה. שימי על העניין איקס.
מה איקס? קרם?
הכי יעיל, תאמיני לי.
מספרת לי.
סנו איקס קרם, יעיל יותר, חסכוני יותר. אתה תקוע בפקק. המנוע עובד ועובד ועובד, אבל אתה לא זז. אולי אתה לא מוכרח להיות שם. ייתכן שיכולת לסגור עניין בטלפון.
זה כן לטלפון.
הביטו אל העובד, מסביב הכל ירוק, החיים נראים אחרת, וזה כבר לא רחוק. עיר מתעוררת, החלום כבר מתגשם, מודיעין, עיר מושלמת בשבילכם, מודיעין.
מקרר החלומות, שרפ מולטי איירפלו, אהבה ממבט ראשון. שמפו חדש מסדרת סיקרט ליין, כי כל העולם מסתכל עלייך.
חפיף חדש, שימותו הקינים.
חפיף חדש, תמיסה יעילה לקטילת קינים וביצי קינים. הביט וזה עובר. צמא לאקשן ובמיוחד לכדורגל, המשחק המרכזי של המחזור בשידור ישיר רק בשידורי קשת בערוץ 2. אתה רואה, אתה שותה, במחצית תוכל לזכות בטלוויזיה משוכללת של גרונדיג בחידון ספרייט על כל הראש. זהם היא הכדורגלן המופיע בתמונה. בכל משחק יזכה הראשון שיענה נכונה בטלוויזיית גרונדיג.
אתה ספרייט על כל הראש.
אז קבענו במשחק השבת, בהפסקה.
אתה ספרייט על כל הראש.
קסנו רסס ונגב, לניקוי מהיר ללא כל צורך בשטיפה. מה הבעיה?
אתה טס מחר לחול ואין לך מטח. תצל עכשיו לאשר הראשון. הכסף הגיע בבוקר עם שליח.
פתח חשבון בישיר הראשון. אין עוד בנק כזה.
שלישי.
שכבתם טוב? לא. מי עשה את זה?
זה היה הדבר שאני לא אשכח אף פעם.
לשכב בפעם הראשונה. פידבק מדברים על זה. שידורי קשת שלישי ב-7. שלישי.
ארז טל חושף. מי הן 6 המועמדות הסופיות לתפקיד מנחת הגלגל החדשה? גלגל המזל, שלב חצי הגמר. שידורי קשת שלישי, 8:30.
גבי גזית, שידורי קשת שלישי אחרי לא דופקים חשבון. הערב דיים עדנה מארחת, שון יאנג.
Hello, possums.
ברי מנילו וברט ריינולדס. דיים עדנה בהוליווד, שידורי קשת הערב אחרי פיתויים.
Good morning. Breakfast in bed. Courtesy of a flat tire and a gracious landlady. She's Italian, incidentally. Want some coffee?
I want you.
Nobody in the history of the world ever smelled as good as you.
I love you, Vito Orsini.
I'm crazy about you, Billy Eichhorn.
You know, Ellis Eichhorn told me that when the right man came along, I would know it in my heart and in my mind. And he was a very wise man.
And very rich. I knew I'd seen you somewhere before. This morning I remembered. Mrs. Ellis Eichhorn.
Where are you going?
I have to shave, change a tire, go into town, and hustle.
Marry me.
No.
Why not?
You have too much money.
That's an absolutely ridiculous middle-class reason.
Probably.
Well, let's live together then.
Anyway, the man is supposed to ask the woman.
You're a male chauvinist.
Italian.
Same thing. You're serious, aren't you?
I wish you were a poor young starlet. And I was the all-powerful movie producer who could say, there, that's the girl, that's the one I want to make a star. Then I'd have something to give you.
You're deluding yourself. We're arguing about money and pride. If we were married, your money would be my money.
Never. And what about the pride?
You're in a roller coaster business. You will have your own money again.
Then we'll talk.
I want you. And I'm going to have you.
You're very bossy, you know that?
And greedy. Spider? This is Billy. I'm calling from Antibes. What are you doing in Scruples on a Sunday?
Well, that's the price of success, Billy.
Listen, I'm trying to find Josh Hillman. I called his home. He's not there. He's not in his office. He's not anywhere. I thought Valentine might have an idea where he was. Then I called her hotel, and she's checked out.
Yeah, Val moved into an apartment today.
Well, please find Josh for me. It's very important.
Yeah, no problem. Here, you having fun?
Oh, Spider, I'm in heaven.
Sounds like nice country.
Oh, it's beautiful. Listen, you will find him for me, huh?
Yeah, sure, no problem. And I'll see you soon, huh?
Okay, bye-bye. Thank you.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
We have to announce everybody.
Valentino Neal, please.
Miss O'Neill, there's a Mr. Elliott down here to see you. Shall I send him up? He wants to speak with you.
Hey, Val, I've got a housewarming gift for you. Can I come up?
I'm very tired, Elliot, and nothing is where it should be yet. Can we make it another time?
This is getting heavy, honey. Decided where you want it? Well?
Hey, Val, would you give Josh a message for me?
A message?
Yeah, tell him that Billy wants him to call her as soon as possible.
Well, if I hear from him, I will let him know. Another time, okay?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you. Right out.
Billy wants to speak to you.
Why didn't you want him to know I was here?
It's not proper.
Val, it's Spider.
George, don't argue with me. Why do you think Billy wants to speak to you?
I know you're jealous.
You know better than that.
Oh, Val, sometimes you're no fun at all.
Spider,
Hello, Melanie.
I'm so glad.
Can I come in? I wasn't sure. I didn't think you wanted to see me again.
You know me, Spider. I was just crazy. New place, new people, new life.
New life. Well, it certainly agrees with you, you know.
This is Harvey's house. He's letting me use it while they're in con. It even has a screening room. I'm here alone. So, what have you been up to?
Oh, I've been really busy with Scruples, and I've been doing a little photography now and then, and oh, you look wonderful.
I shouldn't. I just came from class.
Class?
Yeah, my acting coach has me working on parts that stretch me. I'm doing St. Joan. I haven't had a drink in months.
No, it's wonderful.
No pills?
Terrific.
Nothing earthly?
Could we sit down?
Sure. Sorry. This is where I do most of my rehearsing. It has the feel of a cathedral. If you just think about it.
Yeah, sure does.
I missed you.
Oh. What kind of kiss is that for the Maid of Orleans? Huh?
Oh, I'm sure there was another side to Joan.
What's the possibility of my getting a drink out of you?
Spider Elliott, I do believe you're frightened of me.
You bet.
Make love to me, Spider. It's been so long.
Billy.
Josh. Hi.
Hi.
I wasn't expecting you till tonight.
I know. I caught an earlier plane. Well.
Not bad, huh?
No, if the Lacoste crowd could see this. Well, what's the problem?
How much stock in RV studios would I have to own in order to control the company?
Why would you want to control the company?
There's a picture I want made, and RV's balking at the terms.
Whose terms?
Vito Orsini, it's his picture.
Talented man.
I'm going to marry him.
Well, that's a big surprise. He's a very lucky man.
Don't say anything to him. He doesn't know it yet.
You're wonderful, Billy.
How much stock?
7% of the outstanding common shares usually control any company.
All right, buy 10 just to be on the safe side. Well, what do you find so amusing about all this?
Billy, when Ellis died, I sent you a complete breakdown of all your stock holdings as sole owner of Icorn Enterprises. Didn't you read any of that material?
Well, why should I? I trust you.
Because you could have saved me a 12-hour plane ride. You already own 15% of RV Studios.
You're kidding.
No.
Josh, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's great. Oh, boy, come on. I got you in at the Carlton.
Billy, look, it's all the same to you. I think I'd rather go home now.
You're crazy.
Well, look who's talking. Oh, here. In case you want to know what the poor folks in Beverly Hills are up to.
Have a good trip.
I will.
Bye.
Billy, say no more. It's Vito's picture all the way. There have to be the usual overrun clauses, of course, to protect the minority stockholders. That's standard stuff. Vito would be agreeable, I'm sure.
This is really very cooperative of you, Kurt.
What's business? And we're talking about friendship and people's happiness. Vito's a lucky man.
Not exactly sure what you mean.
Word is out about you two. Now, have no fear. My lips are sealed. Hey, Pat, we got a hell of a picture on our hands. Let's get a hold of that crazy Italian genius.
Thank you again for making this all so easy. I'm sure it wasn't.
Billy, in this game, you win some, you lose some. In my time, happily, I've won more than I've lost. It's the only way to stay in business.
Goodbye.
Vito Orsini will make you a beautiful picture.
Bite your tongue. Orsini marries her, he's in the driver's seat. He'll own controlling interest of the studio.
I didn't realize that.
The picture's got to be a dog. We've got to see to it.
You can't be bought, but I'm not in love with him. I'm in love with you.
And I'm in love with you.
Well?
I talked to Kurt Harvey. He's going to finance the picture. And that's the title of my picture. But you are not going anywhere with me unless you promise 4 things.
All right.
First, you marry me.
Well, when we finish this game, you can tell me all about it. Oh, marvelous shot, Sandy. Well, how was Europe? Josh?
מחקר שערך ידיעות אחרונות על ידי מכון התקנים, מכון חותם ומעבדה אמריקנית השווה בין אבקות המדיח בישראל. המכונים בדקו את תכונות הניקוי, שמירה על הכלים והברקת הזכוכית. מבין כל האבקות הרגילות, רק קרת של פסגה קיבלה את הציון טוב מאוד. פסגה, הסדרה המנצחת.
אם היית רוצה לאסוף את 100 הלהיטים מ100 אלבומי הרוק הטובים ביותר בעולם, היית לוקח להקות כמו ריינבו, דיפ פרפל, סנטנה, פורינר ומיטלו. היית לוקח אומנים כמו גרי מור, רוברט פלנט ואליס קופר ומצרף אותם לאוסף אחד. קוראים לזה רוק, אוסף של 100 להיטי רוק מקוריים מכל הזמנים בביצוע מקורי בהקלטה תוצרת חוץ. רוק, 6 תקליטורים או קלטות, יותר מ6 שעות של מוסיקה. לא תמצא אותו בחנויות, אז קח עת ותתחיל לרשום. 03-6388-994. רשמת? צלצל והאוסף יגיע אליך עם שליח. רוק, הזמן עכשיו. 03-6388-994.
ספר לנו על הטעם של קוקילידה.
קוקילידה זה... תן לי רגע. קוקילידה זה קול. זה גלידה. אתה מכיר את הטעם, נכון? אז זה גלידה, אבל לא סתם גלידה. רגע, אתה מכיר את העוגיות קוקימן, אלה עם המון דברים? צימוקים, אגוזים, מכיר? אז אם זה הגלידה, אז זה עוגיה, וזה עוגיה, וזה קוקילידה.
אתה מורח לי את האוזן.
קוקילידה בטעמי קפה, וניל ושוקולד עם פירורי שוקולד. תהנה נוגה, רק הטעם ידבר.
עוד חולה, אמא! הלילה פשוט מאוד, יש כוכבים, יש מתנות, ועוד מתנות, הכי מתנות, יותר מתנות בישראכרט.
הכי טוב ישראכרט.
חפיף חדש, שימותו הקינים.
חפיף חדש, תמיסה יעילה לקטילת קינים וביצי קינים. הביט וזה עובר.
C'est une passion qui arrive, palme olive, une île de sensualité, où en douceur un gel nacré, sur ta peau nue, souffle un parfum de liberté.
palme olive, סדרת רחצה וטיפוח, עשירה בלחוץ, מרככת ומעדנת את האור.
Palme olive.
Hi.
You're back so soon.
Yeah, I missed you. Oh, so awful.
Come in. Tell me all about Europe. You haven't been home yet.
Yes, I have. Well, no, I haven't. Depends on how you look at it. Doesn't matter, though. From now on, this is home.
But Josh, I'm a very respectable woman.
Yes, I know. You go put on your favorite pretty party dress. I've got a table booked at the bistro for 9 o'clock.
Most unwise. A lot of your friends will be there. I call out for a pizza.
Well, from now on, we go anywhere we like. I've decided to ask Joanne for a divorce.
A divorce?
Won't be final for 6 months. We'll have to wait till then to get married.
Married? You made this decision without telling me?
I haven't even told her yet. Val? Wait. You knew how I felt. I thought you felt the same way. Don't you want to marry me? I thought you were a very respectable woman.
Yes, I am. But 6 months, and I have so many things to do. Billy is getting married. I have a new dress to design.
You don't want to.
I didn't say that.
Then you will.
Maybe.
It's a definite?
Yes.
It's a definite maybe?
Definite maybe.
I love you.
I'll get a pizza.
Yeah, well, anchovies this time.
No!
Welcome home, Mrs. Eichhorn.
Thank you, Edward.
speak to you a moment. Oh, sir, excuse me 1 minute, sir.
Well, it's just beautiful. It's beautiful.
I think it will work.
Oh, yes, it'll work. It's so good to be home, I can't believe it.
But you look so happy.
I really didn't think I could ever be this happy again.
Time can be kind, Billy.
But only if you're ready and willing to take the next step, I found.
I love you.
Hey! Very good stuff from me. The champ is back. How you doing? Tell us about the festival. How was the picture? And when are we going to meet the lucky guy?
Well, I don't know where to begin.
That's the beginning.
All right. Once upon a time, there was a fairy princess, and she was lying around a magic pool in a hot blue bikini.
Mrs. Eichhorn. This gentleman says he must see you.
Mrs. Eichhorn. Yes? I'm Lieutenant Bakersmith, Los Angeles Police Department.
Oh, thank you, Marianne. What can I do for you, Lieutenant?
Can we talk privately?
Oh, it's all right. No. They're family. It's all right. What is it?
Do you, recognize this person?
Yes, his name is Jay Cassidy.
Uh-huh. He used to work for you, is that correct?
Mm-hmm. Seen some sort of trouble?
Have you seen him recently?
No, not since he left my employ.
Did you, ever see him with this woman?
No, but then I never made his business my business, Lieutenant.
Lieutenant, don't you think you ought to tell Mrs. Eichhorn what this is all about?
You a lawyer?
No. No, I'm just a friend.
Are you suggesting I need a lawyer, Lieutenant?
No, ma'am. I'm not suggesting anything. We're investigating a homicide, and we'd like to talk to Cassidy. Now, if he should contact you, we'd appreciate your letting us know.
Fine.
Okay. Thank you for your time.
Billy, are you okay?
Yes, fine.
Billy. No matter what Cassidy has done, I'm sure it's got nothing at all to do with you. Right?
I don't know, Spider. I really don't know.